break anything. You're in Gina and Jim's section. I'm so excited. I've been trapped in there for a little while. Woo! Okay, you guys, so much to see. Very, very excited. They have gone 1960s fun. Some incredible things here. On that note, with that locker, you guys, I don't know why the locker's still here. Lucky number 19. Somebody get that. We already have the measurements there. It's $198. Beautiful piece. That is one of the coolest lockers ever. But as I talk about the 1960s feel and look at this. 1957 to 58. Oh, pretty close. Low, yeah, close. Tower President portable typewriter with the case. It's $125. Please, everybody, if you come in here with your kids, it's so tempting for children to do that. It's not an iPad, not durable, okay? So don't let them pound on those. $65 on this beautiful vintage Polaroid with the case and the accessories. Phenomenal. This is lovely. Oh, this just came in, I think. $65 antique primitive small little side table. Then we're looking at this. Do you see? Oh, look at that. Spin around, $58. Antique piano stool, cast iron base. It's got some nice weight, really, really good shape. That is really cute. Okay, I love this office chair. They just brought this in as well. $265. 1930 United Desk Company from LA. The plate is stamped on the back, completely original with the tags, the leather, the wood, the swivel desk, everything. It's on wheels. It is all original. Please be careful with that as well. Man, they got some good stuff. Okay, come on over here. The antique wood bowling pins, $48 on those. I'm gonna put that there so I don't keep playing with the hats. So, do you wanna hear something fun? You guys know I lived in the Swiss Alps. Well, the next village over had a restaurant, and upstairs in this little tiny restaurant with the checkered curtains and very, very, very Swiss, like raclette and fondue and all of the traditional dishes. Upstairs was a one-lane bowling alley with wooden pins. I kid you not, with the original wooden pins. And then you have to go set them back up. I love it. Maybe I should get those. Okay, another typewriter. This one's beautiful, $125. It is from 1937. It's the Royal, is the brand there. Little vintage wooden spools for $6 there. Cute clock, $18 there. $98 on the pair of those lamps, darling. The fans, these are the ones that mount. If you put them on the table, they will sometimes just vibrate right away. $75 on that fan there. $75 on that picture. We got a theme going with the 75. $28 on this vintage herb drying rack. Gorgeous RCA Victor portable. The RCA Victor portable players, $95. Set of 3. You can get all 3 of these vintage concrete duck with the baby ducklings for 89 bucks. This is beautiful. $65 vintage 3-tier plant stand. I love that. We have a couple of these in the barn. $85 on the set. Those are for your firewood to put across in your fireplace. This is lovely. This is another good chair. $125. Mid-century drafting table chair slash stool with the adjustable swivels. That's beautiful and a lot of character. Very, 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 very cool. Okay, some of this I've covered in the past, so if I have, just watch an old video. $28 on this vintage heater. We've got this guy, the antique vintage boot shoe scraper for 38 bucks. So you want to know something funny? So after the shows, we all come in and we take things out and we all go shopping. Well, Gino's like, I can't find the dachshund and it's not on my financial report. And we're like, did this, we have cameras, we know what's going on. So we're like, there's no way this guy, like, somebody walked out with this. So we look at security footage, hours of it. None of us can find it. We all look all over the barn. This guy, I kid you not, was like under an armoire. So what we think, could be wrong, but if you're watching, you're gonna be like, uh-oh. We think someone fell in love with it, hid it, hoping to come back and get it, and then never came back. But we found it, and here it is for 38 bucks. The things that happen behind the scenes at Brick and Barn, I tell you. Okay, green little primitive cabinet for 85 bucks there. This Singer little hand vacuum for $18, super cute. We've got some great things to show you guys. Okay, this scene is awesome. So the only problem is I had to put these up high because Maple ran away with the starfish. But those are $18 on those. By the way, I used to work at the Monterey Bay Aquarium. They're not called starfish. I say starfish because that's what it said on the tag, and most people know them as starfish. They're called sea stars. And if you call it a starfish at the Monterey Bay Aquarium, a staff member is going to be like, no, it's a sea star. That's the appropriate name. That's how we are. Anyway, okay, vintage ball and chain. Get this from my hubby. Yes! Great Valentine's gift. $38, right? Wouldn't that be fun? Old ball and chain. Okay, this is very, very cool, you guys. Great yard art, $265. Vintage maritime ocean boy. Garden art, bag included. Take it away. Okay, $125 on this aluminum lighthouse. She hasn't tested the solar light, but it does operate on solar if you need to replace that. The vintage Coleman lanterns. I love all things Coleman and camping. As I mentioned, I just went camping for 6 days in the Sequoias. Magical. It's hard to come back, let me tell you. $89. Remember, that's our Firkin. Okay, this is super cute. $65. Small primitive shop cabinet. That has character. Who's here? Well, hi, Maple Jane. Are you looking for your sea stars? Are you looking for your sea stars? See, she took this one. Nope. Nope. Let me hold you because you just want your sea stars. Okay. Okay. Where did we leave off? Oh, hugs. Isn't she precious? Okay, enough. I love her. That was just so touching. She just hugged me for like 10 seconds. She does that all the time. We bond. Okay. Because I saved her from the clutches of a foster mother. Didn't I? $12 on this vintage bowl. All this enamelware. $8. Ladle up your soup from your cup for $4, or your bigger cup for $24. Some fun little things for the kitties' room. Super, super cute. $18 on this child's pony lamp. The vintage cradle, we are looking at $75. That is antique Victorian walnut. These blocks, I love how she did that. So if you're in my section, you're just going to see them thrown about. If you see in her section, they're nicely organized. The difference. That's who I am. Okay, coming on over here, vintage little lamp for $24. Beautiful. Some board games there are fun. Of course, we have our Ben-Hur little turmerics and spices. Those are great as little stash boxes. The vintage bowls here, $125. Those are the mid-century Pyrex nesting bowls. Those are really hard to find, and she has the whole complete set. So we're looking at $125. This is heavy. I went to go pick this up, and it threw me for a loop as you're filming. $38. Vintage porcelain. That's why it's heavy. Porcelain kitchen timer. Your quiche is ready! Souffle! Okay, I love that. Somebody get that. That's really cool. Actually, remind me to tell my husband about that. $38. That's awesome. Okay, Ponderosa plates, $32. They're 3-piece. Some fun things here. The crock pot, of course. We love this for $28. The vintage wooden barrel for $32. Come on over here. I love this chair for only $28. Get your poop bags, remember? Put your dog poop bags in there and pick up poop in style. Those are super cute. Oh, vintage working handy hot burner, $16. So if you live in a studio and you don't have a kitchen, this is what you need. Oh, what? That's only $16? It's only $16? This can't be. And it comes with that? You think it comes with that? Remind me to ask her about that. That's a heck of a deal. I feel like I just screwed her over by saying that price, and that can't be right. Maybe it's right. Okay. $15 on these vintage wooden recipe boxes. $12 on those little pewter mugs up there. Those are the vintage syrup pour things, super cute. Oh, look at the old lawn chair. It's beach season. By the way, I went to the beach briefly today to go for a surf, and that would have been, you would have been the coolest kid on the beach with that, right? With the vintage little beach chair for $35. Coming on over here, quick pan. I'm not going to get into these too much. Super cute cast iron skillet for $28 on that. Some baskets over here. An antique painted children's rocking chair for $85. This is the old ironing board, the whole set there for $125. The little stone seal figurine for $16. The lamp, the vintage Art Deco kitchen clock for $38. So I have the same one. Mine's half price, but hers is in better shape. So full disclosure. Okay, $35 on this milk glass lamp, works great. The little set of bathroom things there. Come on over here. $35 on this antique stoneware pottery mixing bowl. Oh, this is for a barber shop, right? Salon sterilizing glass jar. $35. Oh, she put straws in there. Oh, that's cute. That'd be cool for the lady who does our lash lifts, to put her things in there and sterilize them. Wouldn't that be fun? I'll have to tell her. Remind me to tell her. Okay, come on over here. Black & Decker, little vintage oak toolbox, $195. The GE refrigerator jars with the lids, $24. Vintage three-piece little Ohio pottery nesting bowls, $48. $35 on this. And then we came back over here. We've talked about some of these last show, but some of the things are new. $10. That does need a cord, but it's cool as heck. Fun little old chair up here. $95. $125 on the vintage iron gate. $68 on the flowers. $48 on the 1912 little educational board, which is super, super cute. I love this vintage duck scissor sewing caddy. Oh my goodness, look, you put your spools here and then you put your pins in here, and it's only $12. That would be a fun gift for somebody who sews. Wouldn't that be? Like Teresa. Terry, you know Terry who comes into the show? $42 on this vintage stool. We've got all of our hardware here. Let us not forget the chandelier for $175. The wind chimes up here for $35. And yes, it works. You don't need to ask us. It has sharp blades, so we're not going to turn it on for you. But we're looking at $92 for the fan. Some beautiful hardware in here, and that takes us back to the locker. On that note, don't miss the show. There's tons to see. We'll see you this Friday, Saturday, Sunday at Brick and Barn.